Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests, and today we're watching Arcane. So we are in the final stretch of this season, which I cannot believe. I think I'm going to be watching 2 episodes today. So by the time I'm finished filming today, I will only have 1 episode left, which is so wild to believe. What's actually been kind of interesting is that I've been rewatching the episodes that I've already seen with my husband because I think that he had finished the first episode, but he didn't progress beyond that point. So I really wanted him to watch them with me. And in rewatching it, and I guess this is just the nature of watching television, but there are so many things that had happened that I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize that had happened, or I didn't realize that was being foreshadowed, or even just thinking back to my first the reaction to the first episode where I was like, the building is owned by a Kira man? What the fuck is a Kira man, which is so funny now knowing that it's a last name, it was a family. So yeah, I guess it's just the nature again of watching things, of recording yourself watching things. You're not going to get every single thing right away, but it's just been really, really interesting to see the things that I did not pick up on the first time around. We are heading into episode 7. The last episode was a doozy, It made me cry because, seeing the reunion between Powder and Vi was really emotional. I thought it was a really sweet moment, but also really tainted at the same time. Obviously, Vi didn't really have any indication of what had happened to her sister all of these years. I was under the impression for a long time that she knew, but she didn't, obviously. So, and she was in prison the entire time. Going back to some previous reactions, I thought that the group, is it the Firelights, the Fireflies, something? I thought that she was in that group, when Powder had originally seen that woman who kind of resembled her. I thought that was probably Vi. So that's why I was under the assumption that she knew something. But yeah, obviously she didn't. So seeing the reunion was really emotional. Powder lighting the flare, and I was nervous for a long time there that Vi wasn't going to be answering the call because, given the situation and the fact that they needed to get out. So I was really, really, really just taken aback when we saw them actually reunite. In addition to that, Heimerdinger has been outed from the council pretty much. Jace led the call on that one because he wants to advance or keep advancing the hex technology. They've learned that it responds to organic matter, which for them seems really like it's a really dire time because Victor is really, really struggling, and they feel like hex tech can help them, save his life. I'm a little bit wary, if I'm being honest with you. I kind of trust Heimerdinger and his knowledge. I heed his warnings for real, so I'm curious to see where we go from this episode out. Last episode was great, and let's see if we continue the momentum. Before we get into this episode, as always, we are completely finished my reaction to this episode on Patreon. So if that is something that you would like to see, that is available to you at patreon.com/ShadowCatReacts. We are also reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Lost. Those 2 are just watch-alongs for now. But yeah, those are Patreon exclusives. So if that is something that interests you, you can find it at Patreon as well. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. Are we finally gonna learn about this faction? Anybody standing in the way of what I dream for? How could you ignore the ones that are voiceless, scream from the poor? They only hear the I like how they're utilizing a different animation style. I'm kicking down your door. It's giving God, what is that character in Across the Spider-Verse? The anarchist character. Can't remember his name right now.
I knew it was a mistake trusting you. You've been a real picnic yourself.
When were you planning to tell me that your lunatic sister works for him?
Just as soon as you came clean about what the hell you're really doing down here.
I told.
Yeah, you guys are kind of both using each other.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I like this duo. I like them together.
Get your hands off of me! Leave her alone! Let me go!
Vi? Vi? Vi?
Oh, they only took Vi. Well, what are they gonna do with her? This is gonna be...
You look good for a dead girl.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I was really hoping that we would see him again. Oh, that was a really nice surprise. He looks fucking cool. Aww.
For the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground.
I really am so curious to see how the season ends. It just seems like there are so many things on play right now.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be a sad no way. My enemy. I swear.
I wonder if they're actually going to come to blows, like this theme song kind of suggests.
Echo?
Yeah.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. What the hell is this all about? It's me, Vi. Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
That was a long time ago.
Oh wow, so she's changed.
People change.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm getting that.
I thought you were dead. Now you show up with a Pilty and give her a tour of the lanes?
You were following us.
It doesn't look good from the outside.
So you just come out swinging?
Gee, I wonder who I learned that from.
Oh, well, you should have learned more. You still punch like a little boy.
And you still block with your face.
I missed you, little man.
How long have you had those off?
How long have you been whining?
Aww. It's really nice to see them get reunited.
I've tried every combination of runes, but it's always the same. The subjects wither and rot.
Perhaps the error resides not with your calculations, but with your subjects. We have the capacity to change our nature.
And this is Shimmer?
Yeah,
variant.
it is.
It should provide everything one needs to survive a violent
I
transition.
don't know.
I know the look of a doomed man.
I don't know, Victor.
If you take this path, they will despise you. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress.
He's gonna
It's
take
why
it or
I
something.
parted ways with Heimerdinger.
Oh, he used to work with Heimerdinger as well.
Jace will understand.
Perhaps.
People notice where you go.
Don't remind me.
This border shutdown has...
Wow, he is so ripped. Was he always this ripped?
Marcus brought this to me. It's an explosive. Whoever built it knows exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
This and Shimmer. It's hard to believe what they're capable of.
Well, you should see where your partner's at.
He was my mentor, Mel. And I betrayed him.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna say you didn't.
Heimerdinger will understand eventually. It's your time now, Jace. No more red tape.
First, I have to save Victor.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Upon rewatch, as I've mentioned that I've been rewatching some of the earlier episodes with my husband, I have caught a few glances between these two characters, so maybe it didn't come completely out of left field like I thought it did.
Try not to lose your nuts.
They look good together, I must say. Good looking couple.
Marcus is following my orders, preventing Vi and Caitlin from returning.
Or he's finally flipped.
I can see him flipping completely. I feel like he's having deep regrets.
Where are you going?
I need to find Jinx.
Sir.
What?
Let's just say I didn't always see eye to eye with my old man.
And?
She'll come to you when she's ready.
I fear she might be right. I wonder where she is currently. Whoa.
I didn't lose her! They took her!
She cares about the divorce. We saw it.
She was there for me!
I really love how they visualize her, like, inner monologue.
Caitlin.
Where is this? Does not look like it's the underground at all.
When I
Or
first
maybe
saw
it is, actually.
I knew this was the place. If a single seed can make it down here, so could we.
Cool.
After Vander died, Silco flooded the lanes with shimmer. He didn't care what it did to people. Everyone here was an addict or a victim. I needed somewhere safe to start again.
I should have been there. For you.
You didn't really have a choice.
Powder's gone, Vi. All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in there. I can reach her.
You can't.
I know my sister.
Aww.
This is everyone we've lost. Some of it was enforcers, most was Silco.
Aww. I like how they included
Your
Powder,
sister works
even
for him
though-
not because she has to, but because she wants to. I'm sorry, but that's who she is now.
She just was so sweet looking when she was younger. And she was just sweet in general, you know? It's like almost hard to believe. I mean, you can understand how the character progression happened the way it did, but it's almost hard to believe that like younger Powder and Jinx are the same person.
Do you have any idea how this looks? I order a blockade and my own partner violates it. You ordered this? I was consulting a friend about our quandary. Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity. They're dangerous. I'm
Everyone from the Undercity? Yeah. Victor.
I'm sorry. I've had a lot on my plate.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Ooh. It seems like it's like whatever happened, the events in the prologue of this show, where history is going to repeat itself.
We're bleeding money, and for what? His dreams of rebellion. He's losing control.
We aren't due for an assembly.
Ever since your stunt, topside, profits have been plummeting.
He's right. Merchandise is frozen at the border.
Where I see it, we should cut a deal and give back the gemstone.
The border issue is temporary. Jinx will deal with it.
Will she? What are you doing?
Oh, you don't recognize it. Have you forgotten where we came from?
Y'all should really be trying to flee.
Air so thick it clogged your throat. Stuck in your eyes.
Okay. I was always wondering why the enforcers were those things.
Offered you a taste of topside and fresh air.
Interesting.
But you've grown fat and complacent.
That like jaw thing is so interesting. Ooh. Oh, I was supposed to say that was cold.
Don't forget again.
I've had word from our friends overseas. This threat from the Undercity is drawing attention. Piltover looks vulnerable.
Jace isn't ready.
I'm so curious what was gonna happen.
This arrived for you.
This is from her family or something. I mean, why would she know to trust it, I guess?
What have you done with Vi? Listen. Let her go. It's me you want.
Aw.
My hero.
You're... Bradley! I thought they were hurting you.
Vi tells me I can trust you.
Oh, she's back.
Where have you been, Jinx?
Chasing down dead ends. Guess what? They're not all dead.
I can explain.
Oh, she's feeling vindictive.
Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater.
But you found out she came back. You
Dead.
lied.
He did.
She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal, not for you. Have you forgotten how she left you? Who found you? Who cared for you? Gave you a home?
Unfortunately, I feel like this is gonna work on her. Gave you a hug. Oh, congratulations for giving someone a hug. You're so noble.
Now more than ever, you have to complete the weapon.
You have to complete the weapon? I guess using the gem.
It's beautiful.
If your people had your way, it'd be rubble and ash.
It's a misunderstanding. They think you work for Silco.
Your people hunt us. Silco pays them to do it.
That's not possible. You're wrong.
No, he's not.
She believes what she's saying, okay? She's not your enemy.
Then what's this?
You got it. You have to let me take that back.
What is it?
It's a gemstone.
Okay, but be more specific.
With this, someone with the right knowledge could build any hex tech device.
We could beat Silco with this.
Yeah, he's not gonna want to give it back.
It's wrong what's been done to you. You'd be well within your rights to keep it. But if you do, this cycle of violence will never stop. This is our best shot at setting the record straight. This city needs healing. More than I ever realized. Please, let me help you.
Yeah, maybe because you guys never stepped down here once before.
I have a friend on the council. Let me take the gemstone to him. He'll listen to me.
I don't know if he will. I don't know if he will.
One condition. I'm the one who gives it to them.
Ooh.
It's been suggested that they may have found a way to utilize the gemstone. If we are to assume the worst, that would mean they've turned it into a weapon. We should prepare our own countermeasures.
You want us to build weapons? Absolutely not. That is not why we invented Hextech.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly how it works.
Heimerdinger would never go for this.
Heimerdinger's inaction is what brought us here. You said so.
And you outed him yourself.
I'm only asking you to prepare to defend your people. If we're lucky, we'll never need to use it.
You guys aren't gonna be lucky.
What if she's right? Are we just gonna stand by while they attack us? We're scientists, not soldiers.
I feel like this is a moral dilemma a lot of like inventors have. Like I feel like a lot of inventors just love to invent things, create things. But a lot of the times it's gonna be used for war, for destruction, and there's not really much you can do about it.
There is always a choice.
They seem to be at odds. I feel like it only started maybe this episode. Like I feel like they were pretty good the episode before. The shimmer. That is a good hiding spot though. I really hope nothing happens to Echo. I'll be so bummed. I feel like we just got him back.
What are they? We call them firelights. Never seen so many though.
What is she waiting for?
I'm worried I have to do something I never thought I would.
I mean, I get where he's coming from, but I'm also like, I feel like Heimerdinger kind of warned you about that in a sense, not directly. Bringing matches back into back was gonna have its consequences. Okay, what's gonna happen?
Bye.
memories for her.
I can't leave her again.
Don't get yourself killed.
No promises. It's been real, Cupcake. Thanks for everything.
I'm into it.
Shut up.
Jeez.
It's just a goodbye hug.
No, I don't think so.
She wouldn't do that.
She might. That was hella romantic. Come on now. Let's not lie to ourselves, Jinx.
Halt! What the hell is this?
I have proof. Silco's behind everything.
Is this Marcus?
Surely.
Not the right guy. Not the guy you want.
No.
Plus, nobody even friggin', like, the topsiders don't even, like, trust Caitlyn, I don't think. Did he kill him? I'm literally gonna be so fucking sad.
Liar.
Oh, this is such a mess. Whoa! Oh! Tell me he's not dead. Oh. Okay, but he's breathing. He's breathing. That's a good sign. Breathing means alive. What is Powder about to do? Is she gonna try to kill her? Don't, Powder.
Tell my daughter.
Whew. Oh my god. Girlie needs help. Woo. Ooh.
Go!
Yeah, you guys gotta go faster than that though. Sorry.
Oh, look who it is. The boy savior.
Oh, this is about to... It's supposed to be a battle. Aww. Don't do that. Yeah. This looks so cool. It's almost like it's making me forget the fact that the actual fight that is happening is kind of tragic, a tragic one. Wow. Ooh. He's not gonna do it because kick it. Wow, this looks so much like the prologue, like color palette wise. I don't know if I'm supposed to interpret from that. She's not dead. There's no friggin' way. So I'm not gonna even entertain the thought, truly. Truly, I'm not gonna do it. That was a really, really great episode. I feel like they really knocked it out of the park with this one. I thought that they brought the animation to like new heights. Obviously, I've been singing the praises for the animation for the show the entire show's duration, but man, this episode really, really brought something new and unique to the table, and I really thought it looked really cool. That like final showdown between Echo and Jinx, which I guess I should call her now. I loved how it like showed them as children, sort of just like play fighting and having fun, and the juxtaposition of like where they ended up and how, you know, the conflict is now serious, you know, between the two of them. That final shot of Powder made it look like she was like dead, but I don't think that she's dead. She's just too central to the plot for me for anything major to happen to her, and if something major does happen to her, I feel like it needs to get like super confirmed for me, and I don't feel like that was a super confirmation. So I'm not even gonna entertain the thought that she like anything, you know, serious has happened to her. Wow, that was a really good episode. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that I'm going to be watching another episode today, and I'm like so happy because I'm just that was such a good episode. That was such a good episode. The last, I was about to say the last couple of episodes really hit it out of the park, but my God, has the show had a bad one? I don't think so. I think, again, because I've been rewatching it with my husband, like, maybe I would argue that the least interesting episode was like episode 2, but everything else has honestly been fantastic. Truly, episode 1 was a good starter. Episode 2, a good, you know, follow-up. Nothing like spectacular, but still a good follow-up. Then episode 3, like, it was like, whoa, what the fuck? Episode 4, what the fuck? It just kept going. It just kept getting better. So I'm having a lot of fun with this show. I hope you guys are having fun watching it with me. I can't wait to get into the next episode. I have so many questions. I'm so happy that we reunited with Little Man this episode. Like, truly, I was like, I was it the last episode or the episode before that I was wondering, like, if we're ever going to see this character again. And I felt like, you know, we know that he didn't die, you know, and they established his character in, like, the more childhood scenes. So I was pretty convinced that we would be seeing him at a point, but I didn't know in what capacity. I didn't know what he would be doing. So that was just so nice. I think that the relationship between Vi and Kiraman, so should I call her Caitlin? I'm into it. I ship it. Obviously, Powder does not. Jinx does not. But I'm into it, so I guess that's kind of all that matters in my viewing experience. I'm so curious to see how we're going to wrap up the season. Obviously, you already know, and I might actually know if you're watching this on YouTube right now, I'm finished the entire 9 episodes. So if you guys want to see my reaction to the next 2 episodes, that is available to you right now. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having a great time. Even though the show is like also low-key kind of harrowing, like the things that are happening don't really feel good in terms of like, you know, like narratively speaking, like they don't, like it just, but from a storytelling perspective, I think that everything that is happening has just been really good so far. So yeah, 2 episodes left. Let's watch, well, I'm gonna watch the next one, and I'll see you guys next week with it. I hope you guys take care until then, and I'll see you next week. Bye.